Well, this is just a quick update on my computer build to say that my graphics card arrived. Yes, after almost exactly a year of waiting, my place on the EVGA queue system arrived. Naturally, this happens right on the cusp of the 4000 series, and when prices have started to fall already. And I was quite looking forward to what Intel has in store, and AMD, for that matter. So why go through with it at all? Well, the price was still less than what you could find generally, unless you were tracking Discord channels like a hawk. Furthermore, it seemed unlikely that the lower tiers of the next generation would be available immediately upon launch, and it was at least somewhat likely that their prices would rise per tier, given what we collectively have shown we were willing to pay. So here we are. My basic build for 2021, now in 2022, plus the EVGA 3060 Ti XC. Why did I choose the EVGA XC? To be honest, it had nothing to do with the qualities of the card itself. I wanted a 3060 Ti because it seemed like the best value in the Ampere generation. I was perfectly fine with getting an AMD card, especially as they seemed to be the better value overall at street prices. But I wanted an NVIDIA card because I was going to use it with Moonlight on the iPad, and the program is only available with NVIDIA Shield. So why the XC? Well, I would have been happier with the Founders Edition, but this, for all intents and purposes, doesn't actually exist. I chose the EVGA instead because of the queue system, and the XC because it was the cheapest. Of course, the price rose fairly substantially from when I entered the queue, but it was still less than 3060 Ti prices elsewhere now. I would have waited for the 4000 series, which is imminent, but because my system is PCIe 3, I thought this would become a bigger obstacle in the next generation. That's a lot of speculation and hearsay, and motivated reasoning, but I'm pleased nevertheless. I did encounter one issue during the installation process, wherein the GPU would not easily go into the slot. After a brief panic, I investigated the issue, and discovered that the case did not allow for sufficient clearance. I could tell because the motherboard was not parallel to the rear of the case when I looked more closely. This was resolved by me forcefully bending the case after removing all the brackets to reduce the rigidity. And then, using slightly more force than I was comfortable with, I forced the card in. I guess I found out why the Cooler Master NR400 only cost $35 after rebate. Still, I am very happy. Here's to never thinking about GPUs again until the 6000 generation.